Hey guys, so welcome to another video, and so like, you can't tell if it's in focus or not, it's confusing me. Anyways, it's been a while, yeah, and I've been extremely busy and sorry. I really am sorry. I do have a new video today, and it's not just like a sorry kind of video. I actually have a plan, I guess. So I'm going to be going over something that's used in magical law called color changes. I'll be teaching 3 color changes that are really simple, and yes, they do take a little while to learn, but they are amazing to use in tricks and always leaves the audience spectacularly wowed. And yes, I am wearing Pikachu pajama pants because I'm lazy and it's the weekend. And yeah. Anyways, on to tutorials now. Here's a quick look at what the color changes are like. So here is the first one. Here is the second one. And the third one. This one's a little bit different. Here is the third one. Yeah. Okay, so those were the 3 color changes. Now I'm gonna go over them as best I can. It's pretty well actually, I've heard. So first thing you need to know is there is 2 cards being used at all times, right? Whenever you're doing color change, it's not 1 card. It is 2 different cards, and it's not like 1 card put together magically. No, 2 different cards, right? So how you pick it up is you have the card right there, and then you're gonna do a double lift, right? And then I like to push it forward, kind of, just so like no one sees it. Push it forward, and then you have the 2 cards. So the first color change is called the shake change. So with this one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your middle finger and your thumb of whichever your dominant hand is, and you're gonna put them on the numbers with the pips. So the move in slow motion is this, right? That's what it looks like in slow motion. Is literally what I'm doing is I'm shaking my hand and I'm using my index finger, which is here, to pivot the card, right? And at first it's weird, right? You don't usually, you're not used to it, right? Once you get more used to it, it becomes easier. Like, wait, let me zoom out a bit. When I first learned about this is how I had to perform the color change. Right? I had to shake my hands really viciously doing it, right? And now it's more something like this, right? Quick change to that. So yes, it does take a while. It does take a while to practice, and it's not always fun. It really isn't, right? I had to spend months on months of learning these, but practice really does make perfect, especially with these color changes. Like, this looks a lot nicer than me going like, right? Because then someone suspects I have like cards coming out my sleeves or something, right? So there you go. The next one, I don't actually know the name of it. I call it the spit change because I actually don't know why I call it the spit change, just because you kind of hear like the at the end, so I call it the spit change whenever I do it. I really don't know the real name of it. If I figure it out, I will put it in the description. So with this one, usually I do it right after I do a shake change because it's already in position. So with the spit change, you want it on the sides opposite to that of the numbers and pips. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your other hands, middle finger and thumb, and you're gonna let go of the middle finger and push with your thumb, right? So when done slow, it looks kind of like that. And when you do it in full, it doesn't do that usually. It looks like this, right? Really fast, really nice to look at. But yeah, again, same thing with this one. It does take a while for your hands to get used to it. And really, you're gonna like, once you know how to do it, you kind of get a feel for it. So you'll understand how it feels like when it's the right time to let go of the card and all that. Anyways, on to the last one. This one's called the duck change. I actually don't remember why it's called the duck change, but yeah, it's the duck change. Again, same thing, you need 2 cards. For this one, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit just because we need more space. The duck change is usually either done from one hand to a deck, or from one hand to a pile of cards for one reason. So when doing the duck change, it's really kind of like you see the two at the end of it, right? You see the two cards? So it's better to do it and have like a bunch of cards spread out and then do the duck change, and then it's kind of like blended into it, right? So how the duck change is done is, first thing you might want to learn is how to do a spring. You don't need to learn it. I didn't learn a spring before I did this trick, and I'll give you a quick demonstration of what a spring is and like a very quick introduction to it. So a spring is this, right? That's what it means to spring cards. My spring isn't that good yet. You'll probably get better. And what you're doing is you're kind of pressurizing the cards to like fly into your hand. You don't need to know the spring to do this trick, but it's a little bit easier, I guess. So what you're gonna do is you're going to use the same technique of springing, like that's done like this, except you're not gonna have your hands on the corners. You're gonna have it on one edge, and then you're gonna put your index finger right around here. So when you let go of it, when it's done faster, when you let go of it, it spins, right? So literally what's happening is you're spinning the card in a way and putting it down. After a little, I remember the first time me doing this, I was always frustrated trying to get it to spin, right? It didn't work all the time. You'll get there, really, you will. It took me a long while, and I understand if you guys get frustrated doing it. But yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, that's how you do the 3 color changes that I use most of my tricks. So, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, next week I'll upload a video. I'll be using a card trick that has the color change in it, kind of like, you know, you learn something that you can apply to something. Best way to learn something is to learn it and then being able to apply it to something else. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. And if you guys are watching and for some reason I made no sense at all, tell me so I can like maybe remake the video to like incorporate some different things and different ways of looking at it. And now for the deck of the video, I was using this one. Let's see if I can. There we go. It's the Dragonback bicycle playing cards. I got these as a gift for, I can't remember if it's my birthday or for Christmas, but I got them as a gift, and yeah, they're nice. Beautiful deck of cards. Comes with 1 gaff card, if you know what those are. And yeah, I would recommend it if you enjoy bicycle cards. They have about the same feel, right? A lot of fun to play with, and like I've used this in a lot of my tricks, and it's still in pretty good condition. Slowly wearing out, but yeah, not bad. So yeah, that's all for my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm very sorry about like the long delays between the videos. If you guys actually watch these videos, like I have like, I don't know, I have like 3 or 4 people who actually watch it most of the time, so like I'm sorry for you guys, and if more people watch it, I'm sorry to all of you guys. I try to upload on like a bi-weekly basis, so every 2 weeks. It gets hard when you're doing a lot of courses in high school that take a long time, right? I'll try my best to like stay on top of it. But yeah, if there's any like tricks you see online that you really like to, like you really loved, send them in to me, and if I know how to do them, I'll make a tutorial on them. I have an Instagram account where I have a lot of like videos of me performing card tricks. I try to do a card trick a day on there now, and like really small card tricks, really simple ones. If you guys check out the Instagram account, you guys can, and you see a card trick you really like, tell me and I will post a tutorial on it, because like I want to do what you guys like on this video, because I can go around, as I've said in multiple of my videos, I can make these videos about what I like, but it's not as much fun if I'm not teaching someone, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try my best to get a video in 2 weeks time, I guess. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.